Hello again, and we are back with another interviewee. His name is Twitchy. Duh, not his real name again, but either way. And later on we will have a female interviewee, which will be the only other female besides my sister on here. But anyway, this is Twitchy. Twitchy, please say hi.
What's up?
I'm not even sure if they caught you. You need to speak up, sir.
What's up?
You suck.
I'm drained right now.
Okay, well, could you please scoot closer so that way the microphone will pick you up? I don't gotta keep reaching all the way over there.
Really trying this ain't working.
Oh, getting threatened by the mother. Anyway, let's get on with the questions, shall we?
Okay.
Now, the cliched questions are first, which is, what is your favorite color?
Blue?
Blue. Any special type of blue?
No.
Okay. What about food? Favorite foods, comments on foods, anything?
No. That much.
Why don't you eat that much?
Because of the ADD pills that I'm on.
Okay, I didn't even know you had ADD.
Yeah.
For all of you people watching, ADD is attention deficit disorder. It is serious. But I still never knew. How could you not tell me?
How could you not know?
Because I'm just... Nah.
Ow.
Anyway. What about clothes? Any special type of clothes you like to wear?
Jeans?
Jeans.
Yeah.
Just jeans. What about your shirts?
It doesn't really matter.
Just that you like how they look?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you please repeat that for everybody?
You rarely see me in shorts. Unless it's gym class, but that rarely doesn't count anyway.
Okay. What about favorite stores? Are there any stores you like? Any stores you hate?
I hate Walmart.
Hey, I go to Walmart.
I hate Target.
Travis goes to Target.
The people irritate me there, so.
Well, at Target there was a rather interesting experience with Lee earlier.
Who? What happened?
He's a little slow on the uptake about internet safety.
Who, me or Travis?
You. Considering our earlier contestant, we used his middle name, Lee. So that way nobody would identify him online. Hence why I'm calling you Twitchy.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you're trying to get my middle name, you really ain't going anywhere with
I don't want your middle name. We couldn't think of anything for him, so I'm like, I just looked at him, what's your middle name? He goes, Lee. I'm like, okay, we'll call you Lee. Okay, you can go by that during your interview. Anyway, back to the interview. Yes, there's more than one person in the room here, and you hear mumbling in the background, that's them. Now, what about drinks? What do you like to drink?
that. Mountain Dew. Great.
Okay, he's in love with Mountain Dew.
Got it.
Okay. You are very narrow-minded. What about shoes?
Just regular tennis shoes, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Legal Law Specific said they had to be guy shoes, they had to be comfortable, and he had to walk in them.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I think my black Nikes are actually chick shoes, but I don't care because I only wear those during gym.
So he has admitted to wearing girls' clothing. Oh my god.
May I remind you of the party where I was wearing Tanya's shirt?
It was a dress.
Whatever, it was a shirt on me.
Yeah, 1980s dress. For all of you asking, it was a 1920s, I've just been informed. 1920s flapper girl dress. It was red, it was frilly, and it was funny. He was walking around in it. Any comments to this?
I was a prostitute.
Yeah, and I was his pimp. But anyway. And what about games? Any special type of games you like to play? Erotic games do not count.
Fighting.
Fighting?
Yeah.
You masochist. Okay, what about bands?
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath? Is that it?
Static X, Theory of a Dead Man.
Okay. Twisted.
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
You really should look up YouTube more often.
I do go on YouTube all the time. Hence why I have an account.
Obviously, we don't have the same music taste, so that's why you never heard of Twisted.
Dur, 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 dur. Okay. You need to get things straight. You remember that.
Like awake if I actually had sleep last night. But not being able to fall asleep till 3 a.m. and then being woken up 2.5 hours later over something stupid kind of doesn't help.
Okay. Junk food or healthy food, which do you prefer?
Both, actually. It's kind of weird, but both.
Both. I like junk food.
Well, I'm starting to try to get into shape, so I'm leaning more towards healthy.
He wants to be a muscle man. Ha! Anyway, what about a favorite restaurant? Any kind of restaurant will count.
Not really.
You don't have a favorite?
No.
Not even McDoodles?
No, because their burgers suck.
Hey!
Well, their fries suck. The burgers are good. The fries suck.
You suck.
That's why I go to Burger King for my fries, because their fries are better.
Whatever. What about internet sites? And porn does not count. For all you asking, he just made a funny face and lip sync the F-bomb. Oh, and you're not allowed to curse on this, by the way.
MySpace, I guess.
Okay. Any favorite books?
Like I read.
Okay, well, that answers that question. Well, it answers actually the next question, which was, do you read?
I don't.
Okay. What about writing?
Only when I'm forced to.
Okay, drawing?
Only when I'm forced to.
Painting?
Yeah, no.
Any hobbies? Unusual hobbies are preferred. Usual hobbies will be accepted with a shrug.
Does Chim Chim count?
No, Chim Chim does not count.
I guess just hanging out with friends and like chilling, playing video games every now and then. I don't know.
That gets a shrug.
As long as I'm awake, which obviously people can tell right now I'm not. So.
Yeah, he's kind of half asleep. I made him come over. Anyway, what about your friends? What do you think of them?
Crazy, insane, psychopathic, schizophrenic, sometimes emo.
Okay.
And that just covered about like 20 of them.
20 of them? Where do I fit in?
The sometimes emo.
Hey, I'm not sometimes emo.
Yeah, you are.
Nuh-uh.
Admit it.
I'm not.
Admit it.
No. Okay. What about your family?
I think I was adopted.
All kids do.
My family's crazy, that's why I'm never home.
Yeah, I was at my house all the time. Now, what about TV shows?
I don't watch TV anymore. Really. To be honest, I really don't watch it anymore.
Why not?
Because there's nothing on.
Yeah, they went to all those teeny bopper shows.
And Comcast sucks.
Hey, I got Comcast.
So do I, that's why it sucks.
But they have anime.
But they suck.
Whatever. Next question is about anime. Do you even know what it is?
Yes,
Do you watch it?
I used to.
Except for the occasions I make you. What's your dream house and why?
I'm not allowed to say what my dream house is because it's going on the internet, so I'm not allowed to say that.
Not even just the layout? Like, is it big or small?
Sort of big, not really.
Okay, you don't have to give it an exact address, just give a vague outline.
Just a big living room, some little basement.